mihantum jakaji veran bamule mihane be mihantum zran bamule mihane be mihantum zran bamule khaduke dang tundi de mestabene khaduke dang tundi de mestabene senasia gonia te gureno se male harfonia te gureno se haye la 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 la.
Gilgit-Baltistan and Chitral offers some of the most scenic and diverse landscapes to travelers. Home to a population of around 2 million, the region has the most serene and high-altitude valleys in the world. Their high altitude, extreme weather, and rough terrain make them vulnerable to many natural calamities. Energy crisis looms large in the region as GBC's scattered population is a great challenge for the power distributors. Frequent flash floods, avalanches, earthquakes, landslides, and remoteness create hurdles in access to the valleys. Extreme weather and one-season crops make the population vulnerable to various kinds of natural disasters. Rising unemployment and lack of economic opportunities are another constant source of discontent for the people living in the region. Even after 30 years of rural support and financial interventions, some valleys remain underserved.
2010 और 15 तक अगर आप देखें तो काफ़ी इन्वेस्टमेंट के बावजूद बहुत सारे वैलीज़ हमारे अंडर सर्व रहे क्योंकि उनमें एक्सेसिबिलिटी का इशू था। रिसोर्सेज होने के बावजूद रोड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इतने कमज़ोर थी हमारी कि हम उधर नहीं पहुंच सके।
तो बुनियादी तौर पे उसी जो इशू है, एक तो जोग्राफिकल आइसोलेशन और दूसरा पावर्टी का जो रेशो वहाँ पे कंपैरेटिवली अदर एरिया से ज़्यादा था, तो उसको बुनियाद बना के टारगेटेड प्रोग्राम के नाम से हमने यहाँ पे केप के इंटरवेंशंस डाले।
To tackle this conundrum, AKRSP introduced Central Asia Priority Valley Program. It used a high-input approach across 4 major themes to improve the socio-economic conditions of the locals: infrastructure, food security, poverty, and energy. In winters, the villages will be completely isolated from the rest of the world, making them vulnerable and helpless amid extreme weather. This geographical isolation and harsh terrain are the biggest development challenges in the valleys.
Aira anisan tam bemar manasa giti suni bemar safan sari qimat kya jan because para bemar ki baushta mayara spa hash bemar hash patient uspa jena diti zampana diti spa tro chorna rikutua diti spa lashta ispa yarkhuno shusta atagari di age jupua la uspa gal yani shespa afala ushta.
To overcome this greatest of challenges, AKRSP spread its network of jeepable bridges, footbridges, and link roads to allow around-the-year access to these valleys. Locals now have greater freedom to fulfill their everyday needs, health, education, jobs, development, and economic prosperity.
شيء ست سير يعني إدارة تروح special سير إدارة AKRSP تروح نسيشني كما اسمه غاري كيش منجو بريش لوت بريشاري غني لشکرگزا پتی ہے ادارو 500 سور.
GBC faces extreme and long winters, with temperatures dropping as low as to -20 degrees in the region. With only one crop season and not enough cultivable land, the natives barely have enough to see them through the harsh winters.
4-5 फुट हिमकेन किनो आरे क्या बात हम ये आबादी नहीं नितानो है टेकने का सुनिते चकटिनन टेकने हाँ नि बो इसको दी
हम 2016 तक के जो हम ये सब्जी खुशक करके हम खाते थे क्योंकि 2016 अगस्त में ये ग्रीन हाउस हमें मिला.
Understanding the local needs and fauna and flora of the remote areas, CAP introduced pioneering agricultural models. Greenhouses in the valleys now provide fresh and leafy vegetables despite the extreme winters.
क्या बेन क्षेत्र रबी सा विष्णारी गनेंगे उष्टम वाखु को के सुहुलियत के स्नोशी बिंदी बिंदी हामी गोबी मोबी बारे हाय रांगी क्वाते एस बिति बगो ओशनी पुली बिति अहुलिया उष्टम दिशन दे उष्टम खाने सहेरा से विष्णारी जगल सब्जी हेरा फारगन हेरा नीगी तंकरेची शेली को साउदे को जगल दे होरोयंते दी.
Orchards and fruit plants are another asset provided to the community to tackle their food shortage and overcome economic instability. Land terracing, siphon, and irrigation channels are used to make more land cultivable and increase the food production. Growth in production has catapulted overall household income. Despite its abundance of clean energy resources, GBC has been unable to utilize its full potential. Seasonal fluctuation of the flowing water offers a challenge to energy production. Scattered population is also a hindrance to smooth energy distribution in the region.
ये एरिया बिजली से मुनक़ता होता था और 7 दिसंबर जनवरी ये जो महीना बर्फ़बारी की वजह से अवलांच जाते थे और हमारा पूरा निज़ाम जो है वो डिस्टर्ब होता था, जिसकी वजह से 3-3, 4-4 महीने हमें बिजली नहीं मिलता था और हम यहाँ से गंदम पे ट्रैक्टर्स पे अपने गंदम को ईमित पिसाई के लिए ले जाते थे.
In the 90s, AKRSP came up with the idea of micro hydropowers or MHPs. In 1992, the first MHP was built in Hispar, Gilgit. Under the CAP, AKRSP is building more MHPs that cater specifically to the needs of the remote and geographically isolated villages. To tackle the seasonal flow, MHPs are designed to produce maximum energy when the water levels are at their lowest in the winters and the energy demand is at its highest.
गुज़िश्ता 2017 से जब ये हाइडल पावर बना, इस तकलीफ़ को हम भूल गए कि हमारे जो 3-3, 4-4 महीना हमारे जो बिजली मुनक़ता होता था, अब इस साल भर हमारे पास बिजली होता था. किसी गम खुशी में हमें बिजली नहीं मिलता था. अभी अपने हाथों से हम जिस गांव में कोई इस तरह का वाक़या हो तो वहाँ पे हम इमरजेंसी में भी बिजली पहुँचा सकते हैं.
There is a rise in small industries, improvements in the education sector, along with 24/7 heating and power for community households. Less dependency on firewood has led to a decrease in deforestation and freed the air from hazardous smoke. Apart from the production of clean energy, the MHPs are an asset for the community. Meager resources, lack of access, and geographical isolation offer minimum economic opportunities for people living in GBC. Most of the labor is unskilled and uneducated. There are few financial opportunities besides tourism and farming.
براگینن نوسگینه خیال لاکم هموش کمرت فک سنتر سردم AKRSP برکاته سنتر بروا که خورسم که خبر هیامت بو فایده AKRSP ماته جه بس ماته اسکوری سوتر نیتی است اتر چی هاتم گیتی آچی گیتی آواتان ده تمام اتان شیدم آوکایگینه بود دریا دیگونین هیا حال باود شونیان.
CAP has introduced diverse poverty alleviation programs to engineer institutional and economic change. Workshops are held on a regular basis to equip the locals with necessary technical skills. Through its enterprise promotion program, CAP is supporting local businesses to get a foothold in the market. Ultra-poor households are provided assets to sustain them through their most desperate of times.
हमने इधर 2019 में वारूफ पब्लिक स्कूल हुंदुर में AKRSP वालों ने एक क्लास रखा था, वो ये म्यूज़िशियन का। फिर हमने उधर जाके 1 महीने का ट्रेनिंग किया, फिर उन लोगों ने हमें कुछ सामान दिया, उससे हमने फिर आगे स्टार्ट। शादियों में जाते हैं और शादियों में जाके हम ये इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाते हैं और उन लोगों को वो खुश रखते हैं और उधर से थोड़ा पैसे लेके बस हम आते हैं।
Along with erasing poverty, CAP has been working on capacity and competency building. Gender development, youth development, and market development have been at the forefront of this driving force of change. Sustainable development, resource mobilization, capacity building, and connecting infrastructure are at the core of CAP's program. With its wealth and natural resources and strategic geographical location, it is a land of 1,000 opportunities. The prosperity of GBC is fundamental to the prosperity of the region. With the right set of tools and financial support, CAP is inspiring the people of Gilgit-Baltistan and Chitral to realize their full potential and maximize their ability on course to prosperity.